Hello, students. My name is Bree Schindel, and I'm the instructor for SLPA 212. Welcome to SLPA 212. I'll just tell you a bit about myself, and then I'm going to share some information about the course layout on Blackboard. I'm a speech language pathologist. I've been working for 20 years in the field, and I live in Lethbridge, Alberta. I work with kids primarily under the age of 5, but I have experience across the spectrum. And this is my first time teaching this course online, although I've taught other courses online, but I've also had the luxury of teaching this course in person on campus, and so I know it well, and I'm excited to be teaching in this format. So I'm going to share my screen and jump into Blackboard and the information that you need to know about the course. Starting with the homepage. So here's the homepage for SLPA 212. I will send out announcements regularly, at least once a week, but some weeks you'll hear from me a couple of times. But you won't get email notification about those announcements. So be sure to check here regularly so that you can keep tabs on what's going on with the course. I'll sometimes give you feedback in this way. I'll sometimes remind you about what assignments are upcoming or give you little tips that I think might help with some of your upcoming assignments. Next is My Grades tab. If you've done online courses before, you probably already know that this is a great quick summary of your grades. You can see what's been submitted already, what's been graded, and how you've done on it, and then also what's upcoming in the future. The next tab is the Student Support tab, and this is important because Medicine Hat College offers you lots of free resources for support, such as free counseling, academic coaching. You can get tutoring services. So if you're looking for any particular support or resource, this page will get you information about that. There's just my announcements tab that you can navigate to. And then the course information is going to start here under course information, start here. So at the start of each section, you'll find a bar that lays out the activities for each particular topic or section. So in this course information, there are 6 bits of information here, starting with, you've already found this course introduction video. And the next one that you'll find, and there's another video that'll walk you through the course outline. I'm not going to read it verbatim. You can do that yourself, but I will highlight a few important things in the course outline, and then you can download that and save it because it will guide you through this course. There's then a course outline quiz that's not for grades, it's just for fun, but it'll give you a chance to try out the quiz function if you haven't done one before. And then there's information in section 4, the semester timelines, which is, I find, very good at keeping me on task. It's a checklist of all the topics, all the assignments that are due, when they're due, and you can keep tabs by ticking off what you've already submitted or what's already been returned as graded so that you know where you're at in the course and what's coming up. So that is my personal favorite. And then below that, there's a couple of reading guides that will tell you what readings go with each topic, and also have some guiding questions to help you focus your reading a little bit more. Just some information about due dates. If you have a due date, it will be due by midnight of that night. And then in the course tips folder, you'll find videos done by Nancy Basendowski, the program coordinator, who's also taught this course in the past, but she's got videos loaded for you about how to order textbooks, how to submit assignments, viewing your quiz feedback and answers and assignment feedback, and then also how to upload videos to YouTube, because there's a few assignments in this course where you will be required to upload a video. And so that's a resource to be able to know how to do that. Okay, so then the modules are all set up in the same way. There are 5 modules in this course, and they include folders for each of the topics, as well as a breakdown of all the different tasks you'll be expected to complete. So we'll just have a look at module 1. It's not open to you yet, so you won't be able to see this yet, I don't think. Okay, so again, folders for each of the topics. So in the Introduction to Communication folder, you'll again have a breakdown of the different tasks and different sources of information. So there'll be a link to the PowerPoint so that you can do your own notes in that PowerPoint, but then also videos that go along with that PowerPoint to give you a little bit of additional information. You'll be hearing Nancy's voice and seeing Nancy in these videos. not me, unless I've gotten around to replacing some of them, which I do intend to do during the course, during the course as we go. And then there's also going to be this supplemental resources section where you may use these resources for some of the assignments you have to submit, but you'll definitely want to find somewhere to save them for your future placements and your future careers as SLPAs. They might be information about typical milestones for children with speech and language disorders, or they might be summaries of therapy plans that you might use. And then the discussion posts are an important part of this course because it's really the only opportunity that you have to interact regularly with me and also with your classmates. And so in this section, you can see the questions that'll prompt you for the discussion post, but you'll actually go up to right here where you can see discuss. You'll click on that and click on the corresponding discussion board post to be able to write those discussions. And then finally, if there's a quiz in the section that you're in, you'll find it at the bottom and you'll just click on it and complete the quiz. So again, 5 modules, 5 different sections. And then one other thing that I'll highlight is just that in module 5, you'll be submitting a fieldwork preferences form. And I will give you a few reminders about this throughout the course. But this is important because you do 2 full-time 6-week practicums in this course. And these fieldwork preference forms are your opportunity to weigh in on the location, the type of caseload, what you'd like that fieldwork placement to look like. And so you'll also be expected to meet with Nancy Basendowski, the coordinator of the program, to discuss that. And so that's an important part that happens, an important task that happens in this course. I showed you the discussion already. I don't have anything in schedule. And I think everything else should be fairly familiar. And the only other thing I'd like to say is be sure to contact me anytime if you have questions. You can shoot me an email. We can meet virtually through Blackboard Collaborate or have a telephone conversation, whatever your preferred communication style is. I'm happy to meet with you anytime and support you to be successful in this course.